This morning we are talking about oral health. Joining us to tell us a little bit more, Dr. Andrew Weber with Excellent Dental. It's nice to see you. Thank you for coming.
Well, thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. I saw you guys had an article in the paper on Sunday, and it's so important to kind of breach the subject of men's health and taking care of your mouth, because you were saying that guys are more of them have problems with their mouths?
They really do, and periodontal disease is the worst disease, I think, in the mouth that we can have. It's 56% of all men have periodontal disease that are adults. So it's nearly an epidemic.
Is it something that's undetected, or would you know if it was something that you had if you weren't going to the dentist regularly?
It can be undetected. A lot of times us guys, we just don't really go to the dentist very often until it's too late. Sometimes we have an infection or something's bothering us. A doctor might give us an antibiotic. We might go see the dentist, and they say, well, this should take care of it.
Okay.
However, we don't really tend to do a whole lot with it.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about periodontal disease, because it can happen to both men and women. What are some symptoms that you should keep your eye out for?
Unfortunately, there's not tons of symptoms out there. That's why, seeing a professional, seeing us at the Excellent Dental Specialist. But there are some things, like if you are getting some bleeding whenever you spit, after you brush or floss. Only 2% of us, unfortunately, floss. So there's not a whole lot of that going on.
It's tough. We're going down in the flossing department, that's for
exactly.
sure. Wow. We're seeing some video here of your offices. You guys have several locations in San Antonio, and we've got a great special offer to get you started. That's coming up in just a few minutes. I want to talk about some treatment, though, for gum disease. What can you do to help get us back on the right track?
Well, a lot of times it can be a really simple treatment. So you can just do something as simple as a basic cleaning, and that to me is the big win. We do have some things that get a little bit more involved. So we have laser gum surgery, which is really a very very beneficial aspect, where that patient actually has an easier outcome, an easier recovery. We have also all the way up to gum surgery that's a little more advanced. And when people really have neglected their mouths, we have really the ultimate solution, which is to help remove their infected teeth, get them healthy, and replace their teeth with dental implants and get a really fantastic smile in one sitting.
This is fantastic. And so this is something that you can do at the offices. You can take care of someone from a cleaning to really whatever they need at this point.
Exactly. Everything in between.
So here's the key, though. Don't let it get that far. How often should we be going in for a regular checkup with a dentist?
A lot of us who have periodontal disease, which again, 1 and 2, you can't just go every 6 months. You need to go every 3 months. So that's a little bit of a misnomer. If you've had a history of gum disease, really every 3 months is what's critical. So that's where we kind of miss it. I think if you have a healthy mouth, every 6 months is really fine. So, but I think the big thing is, just trying to raise awareness that, men, it not only affects our mouths, but it affects our bodies. There's an increased risk of cancer. There's an increase in erectile dysfunction for men, and our PSA levels actually go up when we have chronic periodontal disease.
It's so important.
Exactly. So
it really is.
It's just beyond, just what's going on in the mouth. So, I mean, obviously it's terrible if you lose teeth. And it's always a lot more inexpensive if you get in sooner. So that's kind of why we're trying to raise awareness and say, hey, there's a lot of options out there. Don't be embarrassed. Please seek our office. And I think we've got the best team. We're just fantastic. We have multi-specialties. We got Dr. Prescott, Dr. Hamilton, Dr. Tim. So we have endodontics, periodontics, and prosthodontics.
Sounds like you guys have everything there, and we've got a great special offer to get you guys and ladies in the door too. But here's the deal: if you're watching at home and you are ready to go in and see Dr. Weber, take advantage of the $49.99 special. Look at that, $49.99. Do mention San Antonio when you call, or use the coupon code EDS17 when you call Excellent Dental Specialist. The phone number is 210-549-2000, and you can find out more at excellentdentalspecialist.com.